Okay, so I got this. Well, I got a new mic last weekend to help with my sound issue that I've been having since day one, really. So I got one last Saturday and made a live, and found out after the live that it was completely soundless, and there was no audible anything. A little bit of a screech at the beginning. So I was actually had been using it today, but I not have not used it on a live, and I just want to make sure that people are hearing me okay, because this is some high-tech mic that I have now, and I just want to make sure that this is working so that I can send this one back pronto if it's not right. So hopefully people are hearing me. Hey Nina. Hopefully you hear me. I'm on using this new mic that I used this morning. Oh, maybe I should whisper, or I can muffle myself. Okay. Hey Tracy, and thanks everyone. But I came out here after work, got off work a little early, and I have a couple surprises that shocked me. First of all, I was not expecting. If you saw my video this morning, then you know that this flower was still in a tight bud. Well, it was showing a little bit of the lip, but let me move this out of the way. But this is the start of why you can see why I love this so much. And it is one of these Cattleyas that will darken and become a lot more rich as it ages. But that is the lovely Toshi Aoki Pizzaz. That is the very first Cattleya that I saw that kind of separated itself from all the existing other Cattleyas. So I was surprised that that was opening up, and I'm sure that it would be a little bit more autumn colored, sort of orangey, more orangey towards the flaring around the edge of the petals. And this is peeking out finally. But I'm not sure if this certainly, I can't even remember now, but it looks like it could be actually a little darker than lighter, which is what I would assume, being that it's supposedly OJ, unless it's not OJ. Because well, I might have to look it up. I was expecting more of a yellow, a lighter yellow, sort of like my Aurantiacas. But maybe OJ could be just somebody's name. I don't know. Maybe it is Orenthal James. It's still pretty nonetheless. And there's more to come. But really the surprise that, besides this beautiful thing, that's not a surprise. I actually was going to take this outside to give it some more light, because it's starting to get another spike. This one is still progressing. And as I picked it up, I looked in and around. Where is it at now? Did I lose it? It's right here. Can you see that? Right there. That is a bud. That is my Memoria Vida Limelight, which is beautiful. And it's funny because I had just made the comment in someone else's video, maybe Clouds something, not Clouds Orchids, but Anyway, I was talking to him about Brassavolas and how I never bloomed mine until I took them outside. Not a single one. And so after that conversation, I was thinking, well, because I know that I had this one in here, and I was like, even though it's doing okay, the roots are circling around in and out of the pot, and the growths are pretty healthy. I was like, well, maybe I should put it outside. And look, so I suppose I don't have to now because I'm just going to leave it there. Surely if I take it outside, it will blast for sure. So that was a very, very nice surprise. I really am trying to get plants out of here. Hey, Kathy. Yeah, I was just showing off the surprise, which is there's a bud on my Memoria Vida Lee, which is very beautiful, green and red, little Brassavola like Cattleya. And I wasn't expecting Toshi Aoki to open up. But yeah, she did. And I like it when it first opens because it's not going to look like this tomorrow. It will be more full, and you won't be able to see any of this green sort of tint. I love that. It's kind of the same unfurling that you see in spring when the garden is just pushing up all of the tulips and daffodils. It sort of has that new green. It's almost like chartreuse. But then as it gets older, it turns to a more darker, dull green. It just looks more vibrant. I just love that, how it sort of changes. And this will definitely change colors. Not so much, but it will darken as it ages. But that's what I was showing off. And I also showed off my guatemalensis, which is nice. I am thinking that I'm probably just going to get one flower on my Arangus distincta. Just the one, I guess. But I'm happy with it. It survived transport, and hopefully I will do it right so that it'll have a better show next year. Yeah, these plants are really hard to sustain those inflorescence during transport. Little ones like that. Bigger ones, a little bit easier. But those smaller ones that are so finicky. And you can see in my area, I don't know how Nina has her area, but I mean, this is a fan right here that is directed up. That's a fan down there that is providing, circulation. And I have a fan right there that's blowing in this direction. And so these are the plants, like I have my Dimorphorchis up here. The mounts that I'm keeping in here, my Arangus, my Guarianthes Enrici right here, that I have to keep alive, because this is actually, besides my Dimorphorchis, this is probably my most rare orchid. And yeah, so these have to get watered every day, and they need drain. They need the air movement helps dry them off really good and cool them down, because it is really hot now. It's about, well, I know it's 90 in here. Nah, it's about 89. And my I need to refill my humidifier because it's empty, and so that's why it's a little bit of a low humidity, low for in here. So yeah, that's the surprise that I really wanted to show you. I really don't want to keep people so long because I know we all have things to do. I was just doing some watering, which I have to do every day. Of course, we all have that issue. And like I said, I was going to pick this up and take it outside. Wow, that's pretty low for the summertime. But honestly, the last couple of days it's been more mild here, and the humidity has been very low, probably less than 50%. So it was Yeah, I'm not taking it outside. It'll definitely probably blast the next day. And I got a call from, well, I had got this division that I had mounted, and I suppose one of the people saw my video and they were looking at the buds and thinking that they sent me the wrong plant. Thank you, Nina. I really appreciate that, because you see my comments. Every video of mine is always like, I can't hear you, I can't hear you. And even though I'm, talking loud right now, but I'm a shy person by nature. So, I'm just self-conscious, and so I know I do talk low, but I have made efforts to work on it. So I'm glad that you can hear me. I am really glad. Hopefully this will solve the problem. That's one thing I really need to pay careful attention to, is when it's hot like this, I have to water, because we haven't had rain in probably a week. Hey there, dude. Good to see you. Yeah, so I have to water, and these grows, the water gets in there and then you forget about it. And so you have to really go behind yourself and dump everything out, because I have things in, they're in cash pots just so they collect, so that they are sturdy. But you really have to go around, and I'm going to have to get this encyclia out of this, because it is not... Look at that. That was rotted, but hopefully the other grows. It's probably some sphagnum in there they don't like, because they want fast drainage as well. So that was a mistake. So, but anyway, guys, I am, like I said, I was just showing you those surprises in my greenhouse that I saw when I came out, that I wanted to share with you all. There's nothing really else out here besides the things you've seen forever. This is still taking its sweet little time. Yeah, I was so happy when I saw that Toshi Aoki. I was planning on, well, I suppose, like I said, it'll be different. It'll look totally different tomorrow. Not totally different, but it won't have that same newness to it. Freshness, it'll be a little bit more aged, I should say. But it'll be the true color that it was meant to be. So, I kind of like the color that it is when it's fresh and it's opened. Very delicate. I like that. So, I will still do it tomorrow, and you will be able to judge for yourself how different it looks, if you think so at all. I think maybe it's just my critical eye. We are our own worst critics, I guess. So, anyway, what time is it? Yeah, I know you are. You're like a perfectionist. I am a slouch compared to you, really. I share my water, and I don't pump my plants with what do you put in them? Silicone? Is it silicone, or is it Botox? It's something. Silicone, right? Right, Nina? That's some scientific stuff. I love that. You needed a lab coat on, for real. I want to see the results of that. I'd never heard of that before. So that's great. Learn something every day. Yeah, that's great. Okay. Well, everybody, if you missed it, sorry. I'll show it again tomorrow. Nice. I wish, yeah, well, I don't know. I need to have fat and grease in my body. It keeps me strong. So I'm bad. Anyway, I will talk to you guys soon, and it's been fun and real, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as I've enjoyed you, and we'll see you soon. Enjoy your orchids. Hey Sharon, I didn't even see you. Glad you pulled yourself out of that garden to say hi. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.